there, boys and girls, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the Sir Alex Ferguson save. And today, two massive games, City away at the Etihad, and we then go to Stamford Bridge and play Chelsea as well. Before we get into today's episode, as always, if you're enjoying the series, hit that thumbs up button, and then if you're new around here and you're enjoying what you see, hit that subscription button, follow it up with the bell icon. We have played one game since we last met, and that was a game against Brighton, 3-0 win. Moise Kean, Breland Bolo and Zagadou all with the goals, and a really good win at home to get us off to a great start to the season. 3 wins from 3, and this is how the league table looks. This is why these two games in today's episodes are massive. City top of the table by, I think, goals scored most probably. 5 teams unbeaten so far. Us, City, United, Chelsea and Spurs. Chelsea in 4th, only on goal difference. They play Everton later on today. United play Derby, and then Tottenham don't play until the Sunday. They play Southampton at home. So 2 huge games for us today. Plus, what we'll also do as well, we'll also get the Champions League draw done in between the 2 games, and hopefully get a relatively easy draw to defend our Champions League title. Can't believe I'm saying that. But yeah, really good start to the season so far. Strikers not firing on all cylinders, but we are getting goals from other areas. Breland Bolo, Moise Kean, Teresiano as well, and Teixeira picking up a few assists. Rakitic 3 clean sheets from 3, and he was a bit of a worry going into the summer because he had a bid last year from PSG, but no one came in for him this year. And yeah, 3 clean sheets to start the season. Let's get into this one. This is going to be the team that plays City. So we've got Rakitic in goal, Van Zanten, Pocconi, Zagadou and Bilal are the back line. Maya and Teixeira in the middle of midfield, so the partnership back in full effect. Mbolo on the right hand side, Keane on the left, Maddison in behind, Fetiab, Aya, Henrique, Lewis Cook, Zakaria, Marin, Teresiano and Aldolfo all on the bench. Bullhunt picked up a little bit of a knock, so he'll miss out on this one. Might be back for the Chelsea game, but all in all, that's the team that's going to go against City at the Etihad. Let's go and see what we can do. 15 minutes on the clock, first highlight of the game, and we're going from the back and through to the midfield. Now James Maddison with the ball, being pressed by the centre midfielder within there, and then gets the ball back, and Teixeira in the middle finds Mbolo just in off that right hand side and finds a lovely ball through to James Maddison, and we go 1-0 up on the 15-minute mark. Good construction of a great goal with the midfield to Teixeira, playing the ball through to Maddison. Lovely ball into Mbolo, drives inside and he finds a lovely through ball. Maddison in acres of space, fires into that right hand corner. 1-0 to Newcastle, and that is it. We're into half time, and only that Maddison goal, the only chance of that first half. 9 shots, but only 1 on target. Very poor conversion rate there with the front 4. They've had a little bit more as regards to conversion, but yeah, a bit more possession for us as well. But we take a lead into this second half. I'm just going to say, not happy with the performance out there. Go and give me something else, and I'm just going to fire people like Fetiab up, not having the best of games. We do have Aldolfo on the bench if we need him to come on and do the business. But 1-0 to Newcastle, second half kicked off. Van Zanten throwing the ball in to James Maddison. Kevin De Bruyne gets in his way, but Mbolo gets the ball back. Lovely move from Van Zanten. Can't get the ball in and finding Fetiab. Teixeira on the edge, goes for a long dipping effort and high and wide from the Portuguese. 5 minutes into the second half, Artur on the edge into Asensio through to Gabriel Jesus. Lautaro Martinez with an amazing shot, but hits the post and falls kindly back to Rakitic. Asensio with a free kick goes for goal, and Rakitic is equal to it. 3 minutes to go in this one, and still that James Maddison goal separates the two sides. Very cagey affair, this one. And that is it. Full time whistle goes. James Maddison, the game winner in this one. Got a goal after 15 minutes. Gives us the 1-0 win and keeps us top of the table and inflicts City's first loss of the season. Now we go on to see who we have in the Champions League group stage, and then Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Here we go then, Champions League draw time, and let's see what pot we are going to be in. We're in Group D, and yeah, let's see who's in the second team. So big teams here: Bayern, Juve, Dortmund, Marseille, Napoli, Atleti, Lyon, and Barca. Obviously, you don't want the likes of Bayern, Juve, Borussia Dortmund, or Barcelona, but any of the four be well happy to have. So Madrid going to Milan, Lyon and Porto, Barca and Liverpool, and we get Dortmund. So we go to Dortmund in the in this year's competition. Madrid, Bayern is a huge group there. Paris Saint-Germain, Juve and City and Marseille. We can't get any of the English teams in this one, so you've got the likes of Ajax, PSV, Benfica, Monaco, Shakhtar or Roma. Benfica going to the first part, Arsenal, Porto and Lyon. Very interesting group, that one. PSV going to Liverpool's group. We get Monaco, already a tough draw. Dortmund and Monaco, two tough teams to play up against. And then in this group, I don't really care who we get because it's generally going to be slightly easier, but we get Celtic. So massive ties in the Champions League this season. It's not going to be a walkover. We'll get that finalised. And a very, very tough Champions League draw for us this time round. Borussia Dortmund, Monaco and Celtic. Three very tough away games. Home games should be okay, but the away games, very, very tough. Having to go to Parkhead, having to go to Monaco and also Dortmund. Very tough draw in our defence of the Champions League. And yeah, going to be a tough one. But we have to go and play those games, and we will be back when we face Chelsea. So on the back of that tough Champions League draw, Chelsea away at Stamford Bridge. A couple of changes made to the team. Back five remains the same. The middle two remain the same. Marion comes in for Moise Kean on that left-hand side. In Bolo, we switch him up from an inside forward to a winger. And Arpa Madison are the front two. Aya, Henrique, Cook, Zakaria, Keane, Teresiano and Adolfo all on the bench. Let's submit our team. First versus second, 100% record apiece. Let's see which one's going to be broken. Corner for Chelsea. Hazard getting the ball into Bentancur, hits the bar, and we've just about get it clear. Marin mopping up with Morata's very, very poor touch. Another cagey affair like the one against City. As you can see from the stats, not many shots going in on goal. Coming into the final 5 minutes of this first half, Pellegrini now with a free kick, goes for goal, and Rakitic just manages to keep it out yet again. And Hazard being fouled by Breel Mbolo with 4 minutes to play. Pellegrini again gonna take the free kick if we are going to see it. Yes, we are. Pellegrini again goes for goal, and Rakitic is equal to it yet again. Vetiarp can't get to the loose pass, and it still stays at 0-0. And that's half time. Chelsea dominant towards the end of that half, but yeah, very, very cagey affair. I'm actually going to get aggressive with the guys and say, far from pleased what I've seen. Breel Mbolo going to keep it calm and say not happy with his performance. Everyone's fired up. We need a better showing in this second half. Van Zanten with a corner. Last action of the game. Adolfo, free header. Last action of the game. We could have nicked it. Could have nicked all 3 points in this one with that chance for Adolfo. But Kepa going to get that ball clear. And that is going to be full time. Cagey affair here at St James's Park. I think we've managed to come away with a good point there just because just weren't at the races at all in that one. Chelsea dominant towards the end of the first half and going into the second half, but nothing really coming good for either team. Tells you everything that Zagadou, man of the match on a 7.7, played an absolutely monumental game today. Let's see where that finishes. Leaves off the league table. The league table looks like this, still with all the league to play, but us and Chelsea, top of the table, one of the 4 teams now without a loss in that column. Tottenham the only one with a 100% record now, and they play, I think it's Southampton this weekend, and yeah, we keeps us in the hunt, in the running for a top 4 finish is what we're predicted at, but we're looking to try and go back to back in league titles. But that's it for this episode. We are going to be back on Sunday. We're going to do a one-off game against City. Hopefully win some more silverware with the Super Cup. That'll be in the 12 o'clock slot on Sunday that I usually did for this save, actually, when we were doing the Munich save as well. But that'll be a one-off special on the Sunday. And then we'll come back on Monday and we'll do the Celtic and the Everton games. And they'll give you all the roundup of the league games and the Champions League games before we get into Monday's episode. But thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you don't want to miss any more content. Remember, tick the little bell icon so you're notified every time a video goes live. And until Sunday, 12 o'clock, we're going to bring you the European Super Cup against Man City. Can we win another piece of silverware? I'll see you soon.